Okay, guys. Hello, everyone. Hi, guys. How are you all? Everyone. Hello, good morning, guys. Good morning, everyone. So, today we are going to discuss a very important marathon. So, you know that for IEIFS examination, less than 50 days now left, right? So now every Sunday we will be having a marathon session for you all. Module A, then module B, then module C, then module D. Same in the subject PPP. Every Sunday we will be having the marathon. So first of all, kindly subscribe to this particular channel because whatever the marathon I'm going to plan, that marathon should be live only on this particular channel. So you have to subscribe this channel and press the bell notification icon so that whenever I will be having a marathon, you will get the notification from the YouTube itself. Okay. So everyone, welcome you all in the class. I hope that I am perfectly audible to each and everyone. So let's start discussing the questions of module A, everyone. Can we start? Everyone, you have to be very attentive and very engaging in the particular comment box, right? Every question you need to answer. Okay, every time you have to participate. You don't have to just watch, you have to participate in this particular session. So the very first question is, consider the following statement. Okay, so there are two statements which is written. Now we have to see which of the following statement is or are correct. We have to check which of the following statement is correct. First statement: purchasing power parity exchange rates are calculated by comparing the prices of same goods and services in different countries. Second, in terms of purchasing power parity, dollar, India is the sixth largest economy in the world. Now you have to check which of the following statement is or are correct. One only, second only, both one and two, or neither one nor two. Everyone, please answer this question. So Tarun, answer only first is the correct statement. And everyone else, guys, everyone who is watching this video, first of all, kindly like the video, share the video to each and every group, and kindly participate in answering the question. Else, there is no uh, benefit of this particular session. Why I am taking this session? So that you can just all participate and answer the questions, right? So when we are talking about this particular question, purchasing power parity. Okay, Arjun, what is wrong in the second? Then what is wrong in the second statement? So when we are talking about this particular purchasing power parity, the definition of the purchasing power parity, that they are calculated for comparing the prices of same basket of goods and services between two different countries. That is correct, right? Now, if we are saying that purchasing power parity, India is sixth largest economy in the world, that is wrong. We know that India is the third largest economy in terms of purchasing power parity. First being USA, second being China, and third being India. Right? So only first statement is correct and the second statement is wrong. So all of you, correct answer. A is the correct answer, right? Next. Consider the following statement. So, India has projected that RBI has projected that India will fully offset COVID-19 output losses by year 2029 and 30. Second, the projection assumes a contraction of minus 6.6% in 2020-21, followed by 8.9% in 2021-2022, and 7.2% in 2023, and 7.5% beyond. Based on these growth rate, India is expected to recover the COVID-19 losses in the 12 year, means by year 2034 and 35. So which of the following or which of the above condition is or are correct? First only, second only, both means second and third only, or D means first and third only. Everyone, please answer this question. Everyone, please answer this question. So there are three statements about the position of India post COVID-19, right? So India has some losses. India has to recover some losses. Okay. The contractions and the degrowth which are mentioned in the Indian economy. So we have to check which of the following statement is or are correct based on these particular thing. Everyone. So Tarun is saying B is the correct answer, and everyone, there is no benefit if you are not saying anything, there is no benefit. If you want to just answer, please answer. But if you are not answering, then there is no benefit of this particular session. Everyone, you all should answer this. Okay. So when we are talking about the COVID-19 time period, so RBI has projected that India will fully offset COVID-19 losses by year 2029 and 30. COVID-19 come in 2019, right? So basically, when we are talking about the losses cannot be covered by year 2029, 30. No, losses will be covered by year 2034, 35. Okay, so first is the wrong statement. Now, second, there is a contraction due to the COVID-19, right? Minus 6.6% in 2021, 8.9% in 2022, and 7.3% in 2023, and 7.5% beyond, right? So this is correct. Third, based on these growth rate, India is expected that they will recover the losses of COVID-19 by year 2034 and 35, means in the 12th year. So third is the correct statement. So second and third, these are the correct statement, and first is the wrong statement. So the correct answer is C. C is the correct answer, everyone. Done? No, see, when we are talking about the classes, in classes, some of the see why we are taking these marathons and MCQs, because we have to cover. Sometimes there are some things which are not discussed in the class. Okay, so that should be covered from the MCQs. Okay, sometimes the theories are covered which is not in the MCQ. So MCQs plus theory, and that's why we always recommend you all to join both the classes, theories and MCQ, because yes, some of the questions which don't need any explanation, so we don't discuss it in the theory class. But yes, if for example this is necessary for your examination, we can just ask some questions based on that, right? So in this way, you will able to collect all the information, everyone. Okay. Now next. Which of the following best differentiate between economic growth from economic development? Everyone. The differentiation between economic growth and development. First, economic growth focuses on qualitative improvement, development focuses on GDP increase. Second, economic growth refers to the increase in country's GDP, while development includes improving in the living standard and social well-being. Development is short term while growth is long term. Both growth and development are identical process. So which of the following best differentiate the economic growth from economic development? Everyone please answer this question, and everyone kindly please like and share the video. Whoever is watching this session, please like and share the video. Now tell me the correct answer. Which of the following best differentiate the economic growth from economic development? Everyone, please answer this question. Shiv said B, Tarun said B, Raghu said B, and everyone, the answer is okay. Right, right. So the first answer, second answer, third answer, very good, guys. So the correct answer is we already have discussed in the class that growth only is a single dimensional narrow concept which focuses on the increase in GDP, national income, increase in number. That is growth. Whereas development, this is actually multi-dimensional. Multi-dimensional means they have the effect when we are increasing the living standard of the people, then it is called as the development, right? So growth is single dimension, whereas development is multi-dimensional. Clear? So the correct answer for is B, right? Growth focuses on the increase in GDP, and development focuses on improving the living standard and social well-being of the. Okay, good to everyone. Now next question. As per the Cambridge economist Agnes Madison, India's share to the global income was dash in 1680, but by the time Britishers left in 1947, it had shrunk to only dash percentage. Everyone, please answer this question. Right, so the correct answer for this question is very simple, very easy. You can all answer this question. Agnes Medicine Database. India's share to the whole or globe GDP was dash in 1680, but by the time Britishers left India, it has shrunk to only dash. So Shiv is saying A, Raghu is saying A, Tarun is also saying A, and the correct answer is also A. So India's share in the globe GDP was 23% in 1680. By the time Britishers left India, it has shrunk to only 3%. We know that India and China, they both together contributing 52% in the globe GDP in 1680. Okay, India's share was 23% and China's shares was 29% at that time. And when, because of the exploitative Britishers policies, this contribution has shrunk to only 3%. So yes, the correct answer is A. Yes, Hemlata, the correct answer is A. Good. Now next question. Company X is excited about entering in India, okay, and has decided to construct a new facility, hire local employee, and develop a complete supply chain from the ground up. Now, this strategy exemplifies greenfield FDI, brownfield FDI, joint venture, or export. Very easy type of question. Everyone, very easy type of question. And everyone, kindly just please answer this question. And all of you have subscribed to this channel because see, every Sunday now you will have the marathon module A, then B, then C, then D. And every time I'm taking marathon, I will be taking marathon on this particular YouTube channel. So you please subscribe and press the bell notification icon. Okay. So Patan is saying also A, Raghu, Swarna, Shiv, Tarun, everyone is saying A. Yes, the correct answer is also A. See, when we are talking about the company X, okay, they are starting everything. They are starting the foreign direct investments in India, but everything is done from the ground. They are constructing new facility, hire local staff, and just complete the whole supply chain. So this strategy is actually an example of greenfield foreign direct investment, right? So A is the correct answer. Brownfield foreign direct investment means when there is a foreign company who just invest into the already existing company of India. They are not setting up everything from the ground. They already just what invested in already established thing in India, that is brownfield investment. Joint venture, when the foreign company are joining hand with the Indian company to share profit and loss, that is called as joint venture. And these are the types of FDI, foreign direct investment. Clear? Now, next. Which of the following are the main functions of International Monetary Fund, IMF? This is an international organization. Okay, so what are the main function of International Monetary Fund? Purchasing short-term foreign currency liabilities of the member nation, exchange rate regulation, deciding the fiscal policy of the country. Okay, so this I think two chapters are left for module A still in the crash course, right? So this is one of the chapters question. International organization, International Monetary Fund. So just tell me which of the following is the correct answer. What are the main functions of International Monetary Fund? Everyone, please answer this question. What are the main function of International Monetary Fund? Kindly answer this question. Don't miss out the session. Everyone, so we have lot of bankers currently watching this session. Everyone, kindly just please like and share the video to the maximum you can. At least just like and share the video. Okay, like and share the video to the maximum, everyone, whoever is watching this session. So Tarun is saying A, Swarna is saying A, Shiv is saying B, then Shiv is again saying A. Now you are all confused. Okay, so when we are talking about, see, International Monetary Fund, some things related to the International Monetary Fund, they are established by the Bretton Woods Conference recommendation. They started working in 1945. They have their headquarter in Washington, D.C. They are actually giving short term loans to their member countries. They are responsible for looking out for the economic development of the different nations, right? Plus, when we are talking about the International Monetary Fund, they are also called as short-term credit institution. Okay, so what are the functions of the International Monetary Fund? They are purchasing the short foreign currency liability of the member nation, true. They are exchanging the exchange rate regulation, true. And they are deciding the fiscal policy of the country, false. Now, this is very obvious. Okay, sometime you need to just eliminate your fear that, oh ma'am, we haven't discussed it yet. This is very obvious question. See, who is deciding the fiscal policy of the country? Fiscal policy means any those policy which are decided by the government, that is fiscal. Monetary policies means every any those policies which are decided by Reserve Bank of India, right? So when fiscal policy of the country is concerned, fiscal policy, it's decided by the government of that country only. There is no International Monetary Fund interference on the fiscal policy of any country. And that's why first and second is the correct answer, and third is the wrong statement. So A is the correct answer. Clear? No. Monetary policies are those policies which are formulated by Reserve Bank of India, whereas fiscal policies of the country are those policies which are formulated by government. Like for example, tax is a fiscal policy. Like for example, import and export fiscal policy. Like for example, government is deciding on the subsidies, fiscal policies, right? So these are fiscal policies. Clear? Done? Everyone? Can we move forward? Can we move forward? Okay, now next. Consider the following statement regarding the sunrise sectors in India. Sunrise sectors. Okay. First statement, sunrise sectors are the industries that are characterized by strong growth rate, innovation, public awareness, attracting investors due to their long term potential. Then statement second, textile manufacturing and coal mining are considered as the prominent example of the sunrise sectors in India. Now, which of the following statement is or are correct? Only first, only second, both are correct or both are incorrect? Everyone, please answer this question, guys. So Tarun is saying both are correct, and everyone else, please answer this question, guys. Everyone else, please answer this question. Everyone, kindly answer this question. We have to say about the sunrise sector. Swarna is saying A, Pathan is saying C, Tarun is saying C, and everyone else. So the correct answer for this is, first of all, sunrise sectors are the industries which are characterized by the strong growth rate, innovation, high public awareness, attracting investor due to their long-term potential growth. True. Second statement, textile manufacturing and coal mining are considered as prominent example of sunrise sector. No, textile manufacturing doesn't come in the sunrise sector. neither the coal mining is coming in the sunrise sector, right? So these are not the sunrise sector. Example of the sunrise sectors are green energy, fintech, information technology, electronics, pharmaceuticals, healthcare, automobile, retail sectors, processing plants. These are the example of the sunrise sector, not the coal mining, not in the textile industry. So these are the wrong statements. So if we talk about the correct statement, only first statement is correct. Rest all the statements are wrong. Clear? So A is the correct answer. Done? Okay, good. Now next question. Now let's talk about the next question. The penalty for non-compliance with CSR provision are. So there is a corporate social responsibility. Remember, I have told you in the class corporate social responsibility and ESG, environmental, social, and governance is the modern aspect of corporate social responsibility. The compliance of CSR provision. If you are not following the provisions of corporate social responsibility, then what is the penalty? At least 1 crore for the defaulting company, 2 lakh for each defaulting officer, and third, imprisonment provision of maximum 3 years for the defaulting officer. So, what are the penalties which are for the non-compliance of CSR, corporate social responsibility? Everyone, Shiv is saying A is the correct answer, and everyone else kindly answer this question. The penalty of non-compliance with corporate social responsibility. Everyone, kindly just read out the question carefully, and then only you have to answer this question, guys. Very easy, simple. You have to just answer this question completely. Okay, so Raghu is saying C. Tarun is also saying C. And everyone else? C means next, second, and third is the correct answer. Okay, D. Shiv is saying all the third is the correct answer. Okay, very important. Corporate social responsibility. If you are not compliant with the rules and regulation as a company of a corporate social responsibility, then at least 1 crore for the defaulting company. There's a monetary penalty. 2 lakh rupees for each defaulting officer. Okay. Earlier, there was the penalty of 3 years of jail for the defaulting officer, but now this penalty has been replaced with the 2 lakh rupees monetary penalty on the defaulting officer. So now the defaulting officer is not sent into the jail. No, the defaulting officer's jail penalty was replaced by 2 lakh rupees monetary penalty and 1 crore defaulting company, right? So first and second is the correct answer. Third is the wrong statement. So A is the correct answer. No one is correct here. A is the correct answer. Okay. And if the question is asked, what is the modern dimension of corporate social responsibility? So the modern dimension of the corporate social responsibility is ESG, environmental, social, and governance. Clear? Done? Good. Can we move forward, everyone? Everyone, can we move forward? Kindly please like and share the video, guys. Whoever is watching this session is a request that please like and share the video to the maximum you can. Good. Now next question. Which come under the primary sector? Which come under the primary sector? Dairy farming, forestry, mining, quarrying, fishing, food processing, wool yarning. Dash come under the primary sector. Everyone. Primary sector means those sector where things are obtained in its natural form from the environment. That is called as primary sector. Dash where the things are obtained in its natural form from the environment. So what are included in the primary sector? Everyone. Very simple. I have told you the definition, examples of the primary sector. What are those sectors in which the things are obtained in its natural form from the environment? Everyone. Yes. Dairy farming, yes. Forestry, yes. Mining and quarrying, yes. Fishing, yes. These are the primary sector. Food processing and the yarning of the wool, these come under the secondary sector, right? So first, second, third, and fourth is the correct answer, right? A is the correct answer. Everyone is correct here. Good. Now, next question. In which year Dadabhai Naoroji wrote this book, Poverty and Un-British Rule in India? There are 4 years which are given. Now, you have to tell me in which year Dadabhai Naoroji just wrote this book. Everyone. The correct answer is Dadabhai Naoroji wrote the book Poverty and Un-British Rule in India in which year? 1866 to 67, 67 to 8, 57 to 58, 68 to 69. Yes, Tarun, correct answer. It is B, 1867 to 68. If you all remember the Poverty and Un-British Rule in India, this was the same book in which Dadabhai Naoroji just published the first national income of India. And in this book also the wealth drain theory has been published also. When wealth drain theory means, because see, wealth is drained, we know that because of the British policies, exploitative policies. British only made India for the trade or for the supply of raw materials and cheap labors and capital to UK, right? So the wealth is being drained of India to UK. For example, the UK's officers, they are taking high pensions, high salaries, cheap labors are exported, the raw materials are exported at a very cheap rate. So this all drained all the wealth of India to UK. Okay, so Dadabhai Naoroji just wrote this book, Poverty and Un-British Rule in India. Okay, now next. Underemployment occurs when people are not willing to work, when people are working slowly, when people are working less than what they are capable of, when people are not paid for their job. Everyone. Underemployment occurs. Underemployment. What is underemployment? Everyone. What is underemployment, guys? Everyone, please answer this question. What is underemployment? Underemployment, it is one of the feature of Indian economy. Underemployment, I have explained in the class also. Underemployment. What is underemployment? Tarun is saying C, Shiv is saying C, Harish is saying C. Yes. So underemployment means people are getting less work than they are deserving, right? For example, I have told you, if there is one person who is qualified as a software engineer, but due to the lack of opportunity in the economy and employment opportunities, that person is settling out for the role of HR. Okay. So that person is overqualified to be a HR, then it is underemployment, getting less than what you deserve or what you are capable of, right? So that is underemployment. Now, next, choose the correct meaning of the organized sector. When we are choosing the correct meaning of the organized sector, first, it covers those enterprise where the term of the employment are regular, it is outside the control of government, jobs are not regular, or it provide low salary. Very simple. We have to choose the correct meaning of the organized sector here. Everyone. Correct meaning of the organized sector here. Everyone, please answer this question. Choose the correct meaning of the organized sector. So Somnath is saying C, Swarna is saying A, Patan is saying A, Tarun, Harish, Shiv, Hemlata, answer this question, guys. So if we talk about the organized sector, it covers those enterprises where the terms and condition of the employment are regular. True. It is outside the control of government. Jobs are not regular, provide low salaries. These are the characteristic of unorganized sector. These are what? These are the characteristics of the unorganized sector. So A is the correct answer. Perfectly correct. Next. Now, company Y want to capitalize on existing market knowledge and has chosen to purchase an Indian company that has a solid customer base and well-established operation in this sector. This approach is an example of greenfield FDI, brownfield FDI, joint venture or franchising. Everyone, please answer this question. So Tarun is saying B is the correct answer, and everyone else, companies want to capitalize on existing market knowledge and has chosen to purchase an Indian company that has solid customer base and well established operation in this sector. So this operation is an example of what? Yes, this operation is an example of brownfield foreign direct investment. I have recently explained this, okay, in the previous questions also, right? So if everything is set up from the ground, from zero, then it is greenfield. But when they are purchasing the existing company which have the solid customer base, they are utilizing the operation of that particular company, that is called as brownfield FDI. Clear? No, Somnath is not the correct answer. Now next. Niti Aayog published its comprehensive national strategy for India. In how many sections the document is divided? 4, 5, 6, or 7? Everyone. Niti Aayog. In how many sections the document is divided? Everyone. Everyone. Niti Aayog published their comprehensive national strategy for New India. In how many sections the document is divided? So you are saying 5 sections. How many sections in which the Niti Aayog is divided? First of all, Niti Aayog, the full form is National Institution for Transforming India, right? Second, in how many sections that document is divided? It is actually four. There are four drivers of the Niti Aayog, or there are four particular section of the Niti Aayog. Okay, it includes drivers, the first section. Second is the inclusion. Third is the government, and fourth is the strategy, right? Or you can say infrastructure, inclusion, infrastructure, inclusion, okay? Then we have governance, and then we have the driver. These are the four sections of the Niti Aayog national, comprehensive national strategy for New India. Now tell me, in which year Niti Aayog has been introduced? In which year Niti Aayog has been introduced? Everyone, please answer this question. Sorry. In which year Niti Aayog has been introduced? Everyone, please answer this question. Sorry. In which year Niti Aayog has been introduced? Everyone. Yes, 1st January 2015, Niti Aayog has been started. National Institution for Transforming India. Clear? Good. Next question. As of now, the following sector contributes the highest to the GDP of the country. Read out the question carefully. Which sector contribute highest to the GDP of the country? Agriculture, industry, service, or sunrise sector? Everyone, please answer this question. Everyone, Swarna, Lucky, Somnath, Pathan, and everyone, please answer this question. Ashish, I have told everyone that this is a very important part of the chapter. Okay, this is a very important part of the chapter. Everyone, kindly like and share the video. First of all, whoever is watching this session, kindly please like the video. Okay, so, which of the following sector contributes highest to the GDP of the country? So, I have told you service sector contributes highest to the GDP. C is the correct answer. It contribute highest to the GDP. Then in second number, it is the industrial sector. And in third number, okay, third number is the agriculture sector. It is the contribution of the GDP. Okay, so highest is the service, second is the industry, and third is the agriculture sector. Okay, Very important. I have told you the GDP contribution if you all remember this. Okay. Now, next. What or which period was named as the planned holiday? 1961 to 65, 66 to 69, 74 to 79, 85 to 90. Very simple. Which period was called as planning holiday? Everyone, please answer this question. What number of employees? In which? Number of employee means I didn't get your question, Shiv. Just please answer this question. Which period was named as a period of planned holiday? Everyone. Yes, obviously, if we talk about the correct answer, planned holiday was from 1966 to 69. So the first planning holiday 1966 to 69. Second planning holiday 1979 to 80. And the third planning holiday, it is from 1990 to 1990. So the 3 year, 1 year, and then 2 years. So total 6 year planning holiday in India between 5 year plan. Okay, done. Yes, it is between third and fourth 5 year plan, and it was done to recover the losses of Indo-China and Indo-Pakistan war. And during this planning holiday in India, new agriculture strategy has been introduced, means the green revolution has been introduced. And who is considered as the father of green revolution? It is MS Swaminathan in India, and in whole world it is Dr. Norman Paul. Okay, these are all the important extra information which you need to learn. Okay, done. Next question. The concept of economic planning in India is derived from. The concept of economic planning in India is derived from USA, UK, Russia, or Australia. Economic planning in India, we have two type of planning all over the world. The two type of planning is regional and national planning. So this question is in context with this, everyone. So we have two type of planning in the whole world, economic, oh sorry, regional and national. So when we are talking about the regional means the region based development is done. National, we are taking the complete India as a whole. The first regional planning was started in USA. National planning was started in USSR. Now it is known as Russia. India has adopted the national strategy or national planning structure, which has been adopted from USSR, or you can say Russia. So C is the correct answer. Everyone, C is the correct answer. Okay. Any doubt here? Yes, Tarun is correct. Jarpula is correct. Shiv is correct. Everyone, yes. Good. C is the correct answer. Very nice. Everyone. Now, next question. The Mahalobin's growth model has the following feature. The Mahablobin's growth model. Now here you have to just run your mind, just just look carefully and deeply in this question. This is not a very straightforward question. You can just get the answer very easily. Like urbanization, indicative planning, or emphasis on heavy industries. What explanation, Hemlata? What explanation? In this, the regional planning means we are taking the particular region, like for example we have taken the rural area for development, urban area for development, that is region wise. National wise means we are taking the complete economy as a whole. First, regional wise development planning has been started from USA, while the national planning has been started from USSR. And in India we have adopted the 5 year plans concept, which is a national planning, and we have adopted it from Russia. Okay, done. Now, Mahalobin's growth model, everyone. Mahalobin's growth model, everyone. Very simple. Mahalobin's growth model, everyone. Please answer this question. So, if you all remember the first 5 year plan, remember the first 5 year plan. Just see. Remember the first 5 year plan was known as Herod Domer model. I have written the name. Second 5 year plan was known as PC Mahalobanese model. Question was asked from the Mahalobanese growth. Okay, it means from second 5 year plan. Second, first 5 year plan has the target of agriculture sector. In second 5 year plan, we have focuses on the heavy industries. So Mahalobanese growth model was actually focusing on the heavy industries growth, not indicative planning, not urbanization. So the correct answer here is third only. Mahalobanese growth model, it was adopted during second 5 year plan. Okay. And second 5 year plan started from 1956 to 1961. During the second 5 year plan, we have set up the major steel industries in India, in Rourkela, in Durgapur, and in Vanbur area, right? So the correct answer is third only. Clear? Very good, everyone. Now, next question. Jobless growth in India is often attributed to the structural feature of the economy. Okay, which of the following situation best illustrate the concept of jobless growth? GDP rises mainly due to the growth in IT and financial service, while employment in manufacturing and agriculture sector remain stagnant. Employment rises in the labor intensive industries like textile and food processing, but GDP slows down. GDP contract due to the global crisis, while employment in the agriculture increases as workers return to the village. Government initiates skill development program that successfully increase the employability in a rural areas. So we have to check which of the following best illustrate the concept of jobless growth. Best illustrate the concept of jobless growth. Everyone, which of the following best illustrate the concept of jobless growth? Everyone, please answer this question, guys. Which of the following best illustrate the concept of jobless growth? Okay, so when we are talking about the jobless growth concept, first of all, jobless growth is the growth where the GDP is increasing. Okay, but at the same time, the employment level remain either stagnant or even the unemployment is rising in the economy. That is called as the jobless growth. Now, I have just twisted out the definition, but if you read out B, C, and D definition, in B, C, and D, I have written that employment is increasing, and employment is increasing. So that cannot be the answer of jobless growth. So obviously, when B and C and D are eliminated, the answer is A. Okay, so A is the correct answer. Good guys, everyone. Done. Then everyone, can we move forward? Good guys. Next, which of the following pairs are correctly matched? You have to tell which of the following pairs are correctly matched. Rapid industrialization, second 5 year plan. Poverty elevation, fifth 5 year plan. Inclusive growth, 11 5 year plan. So just tell me the correct answer, everyone. Please answer this question, guys. Everyone, please answer this question. Which of the following pairs are correctly matched? So it is the 5 year plan with their respective objectives. The 5 year plan with their respective objective. Everyone. So rapid industrialization, second 5 year plan, perfectly correct. Okay. PC Mahalobnis growth model, then poverty elimination, Garibi Hatao, fifth 5 year plan, right? And 11th 5 year plan for inclusive growth. Correct. So all the statements are correct. Okay. Okay. Done. But when we are talking about the fifth, the 5-year plan, right? Correct, correct. First, second, and third, all are correct. Good. Yes, D is the correct answer, everyone. Clear? Now, next question. The government's Make in India policy aims at Make in India policy. Reduction in taxes, reduction in the cost of manufacturing, elimination in red tapism, or none of the above. Make in India concept. Read the question carefully and then only answer the question. Everyone, Make in India concept. The government Make of in India concept focuses mainly on what? The answer is Ashish is saying red tapism, elimination of red tapism. Again, read out the question. Swarna is saying B, reducing the cost of manufacturing. Okay, all is well is saying B. Somnath is saying C. So the correct answer is what? Government Make in India policy aims at what? Reduction in the taxes, reduction in the cost of manufacturing, elimination of red tapism, or none of the above. So the answer is actually none of the above. Why? Because Make in India policy was not aiming to reduce the taxes, cost of manufacturing, red tapes, but no, it is all for reducing more and more in India. The concept of more and more production in India to boost the manufacturing in India. You can say to boost the manufacturing in India, the government's Make of India policy was there, right? So it is none of the above. Neither A nor B nor C is the correct one. Okay, done. Everyone, can we move forward? Can we move forward, everyone? Yes or no, guys? Everyone, kindly just give me a thumbs up. And everyone, just please like and share the video. Everyone, whoever is watching this session, kindly please like and share the video. Everyone, please like and share the video, guys. Everyone, you guys. Done. Next question. The government of India offers dash of the installation cost of the rooftop solar panels as a subsidy. Institution, residential and social sector is most of the state. So this is actually the question of climate change. Climate change, there is a chapter in module A, and this is the question of that particular chapter. Government of India offers dash of the installation cost of the rooftop solar panels as a subsidy. Everyone, please answer this question. So now you are all saying A is the correct answer, and everyone else, please answer this question, guys. Right. So it is 30% subsidy, and in some exceptional cases, it is 70% also. But normally, the government of India is offering 30% of the subsidy if you are setting up your rooftop solar panels. Clear? So A is the correct answer. Done. Now next. Choose the correct statement. Achieving the target of net zero emission by the year 2050. So there was Panch Amrit or five major commitments which has been done by India towards the sustainable development growth 30, that is climate change, actions for climate change, right? So India has committed some of their commitment also. Now you have to choose the correct one. Achieving the target of net zero emission by year 2050, achieving 500 gigawatt non-fossil energy capacity by 2020, 90% of your energy requirement from renewable sources by year 2030. So the correct answer is we have to choose the correct one. Tarun is saying D. Ashish is saying A. Shiv is saying no, Tarun. So the correct answer is what? Sorry. Choose out the correct one. Everyone. Choose the correct answer here. Achieving the target of net zero emission by year 2050. First of all, we have to achieve the net zero emission target by year 2070. So this is wrong. Achieving 500 gigawatt non-fossil energy capacity by 2020, it is by 2030. That's why it is also wrong. Fulfilling 90% of our renewable energy, or sorry, energy requirement from renewable energy sources by year 2030. Year is correct, okay, but it is not from renewable energy sources. Actually, we have to fulfill our 50% of the energy requirement from the renewable energy sources by year 2030. So all the statements are wrong. We have to choose the correct one. None of the statements are correct. Okay. So D is the correct answer, everyone. Done. D is the correct answer. Any doubt till here? If you have, ask everyone. Any doubt, guys? And everyone kindly subscribe to this channel, because whenever I am going to take the marathon sessions, okay, that marathon sessions will be live on this channel only, right? Okay. Done. Good. Next, the solution of jobless growth is. What are the solution for the jobless growth? Encourage entrepreneur instinct through programs like Startup India, Stand Up India. Reform the education system to develop the desired skill set. Promote labor intensive industries like food processing, textiles, etc. Everyone, very simple, very easy. The solution of jobless growth is to what? Everyone, please answer this question. The solution of jobless growth is actually what? Please answer this question. The solution of jobless growth. All of the above is the correct answer, true. So we have to promote the entrepreneurship in India to generate the employment like Startup India, Stand Up India. We have to reform the education system also. We have to promote the labor intensive industries also, right? So obviously D is the correct answer, first, second, and third. Clear? Now next, the program Make in India was started on. Make in India concept has been started to boost the manufacturing sector in India. Make in India concept has been started on. Everyone, the Make in India concept. Make in India. Make in India concept. Make in India, it has been started in year 2014. To boost the manufacturing sector in India, the Make in India concept has been started in year 2014. Next, in which 5-year plan Rourkela and Durgapur steel plants are conceived? Easy question. Durgapur and Rourkela steel plants are conceived. Everyone, please answer this question. Please answer this question, guys. So, yes, Rourkela and Durgapur steel plant were conceived during second 5-year plan. Heavy industrialization was the concept. We were focusing on heavy industrialization through Mahalupinis growth model. So, yes, B is the correct answer. Right. Next, which of the following contribute most to the plan financing in India? Means from where India is getting the most money for planning in India, or for plan financing in India. From where India is actually getting the most support? Domestic budgetary sources, deficit financing, foreign assistance, or none of the above? Everyone. The most means which sector contribute the most to the plan financing in India? Everyone. Please answer this question. Okay, simple thing is, if we talk about the sector which contribute the most in planning in India, it is domestic or budgetary. Okay, next question. What is the correct sequence in decreasing order? Just see the question. In decreasing order of the contribution of sectors in GDP of India, gross domestic product. Decreasing order. Everyone. Decreasing order, correct sequence of decreasing order contribution of GDP in India, everyone. So the correct answer is what? Yes. So we know that the highest contribution, the most contribution is service sector, second is industrial, and third is the agriculture sector. Acha, tell me the decreasing order. Tell me the decreasing order of employment. Guys, tell me the decreasing order of the employment contribution. Everyone write in the comment section. Tell me the decreasing order of the employment sector. Everyone, just write it in the comment section or comment box. Decreasing order of employment. AIS. Very good, guys. Very good, very good, very good, very good. So, most employment contribution agriculture sector, then second is industrial, and third is the service sector. So, AIS. Good. Very good, guys. Next question. The first attempt to initiate the economic planning in India was made by. So, this is extra, some add on question to you. The first attempt to initiate the economic planning in India was made by Balwantri Mehta, Vallabhbhai Patel, M. Vishweshwaraya, or Jawaharlal Nehru. If you know the answer, everyone, if you know this answer. The first attempt to initiate the economic planning in India was made by whom? Everyone, we can all answer this question. Yes, it is by M. Vishweshwaraya. B. Sorry, C. M. Vishweshwaraya. M. Vishweshwaraya, on his birthday, we have celebrated or we celebrate Engineers Day in India, and he was the ex Diwan of Mysore also. M. Vishweshwaraya was the first person to attempt and initiate the economic planning in India. So C is the correct answer, everyone. So this is the add-on question. No worries for that. Okay. So we are ending the session here, everyone. I hope that everyone have enjoyed this session, guys. Right? And everyone, you guys, so you are benefited, you have attended the question, how you are benefit, you are just finding some relaxation. So this is the minor marathon. See, what I am planning is, first I have given you this minor questions for the practice. Now we will start the crackers batch from the next month, where we will be discussing some high quality case study based questions, and then in the end week of the exam, we are just conducting the full fledged marathons and the final marathon. Okay, so now I hope that everyone has enjoyed this session. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching this video. Please like and share the video to the maximum you can, and if you haven't subscribed this channel yet, if you haven't subscribed this channel yet, guys, please subscribe this channel and press the bell notification icon, because whenever there will be a live session, this live session will be on this channel only. Okay, thank you Ashish, thank you Raghu, thank you Somnath, thank you everyone who have watched this video. Thank you. Take care, everyone. Bye bye, guys. Bye, everyone. Take care.